Yoshiki Takei is a very special talent in the sport of boxing, in my opinion. And he is back on Tuesday on the Inoue card defending his WBO bantamweight world title. And yes, I think Yoshiki Takei is a very, very, very great talent that boxing has got right now. Obviously, I think Takei's overall style shows his kickboxing background. To be fair, I think it's clear to see from his footwork, especially. You can tell that kickboxing background's there, and he's got such ridiculously quick feet as well. Takei, very good feints with the feet as well, and you're gonna get that kind of stuff from kickboxing, and he's brought that right over to boxing, and it's fitting him really, really well. And the guy's had 9 fights, only 9 fights in his boxing career. And he's already a world champ. And yes, the kickboxing background does help, but it's very difficult in that little amount of time to be beating someone like Jason Maloney in a boxing ring. After being kickboxing for many years, comes into boxing in 2021, and he's already a world champ in 2024. It shows a special talent, in my opinion, 100%. Someone who's that extra bit special, in my opinion, overall. Like, we've had guys coming from kickboxing to boxing, but like people like Dillian White, for example. But at the end of the day, it's difficult to really see, people come in to boxing, really go into the kind of level that Takei's already put himself into. So I think, honestly, it's absolutely class what Takei's done already in his career. And he's already world champ within 9 fights. And I do see him get a lot of criticism. To be fair, I do. He does get a lot of criticism. I just think it's unneeded overall. I think Takei, he doesn't deserve the criticism. His offense is very, very, very strong, in my opinion. His footwork's very good at, being able to keep him out of danger. He's able to change angles well, feint well with the feet as well. And, he's just so awkward. People, like to criticize his defensively. He can get caught quite a bit here and there. But let's be real, it hasn't really affected him, though. It hasn't. And, he's fighting at the highest level right now, and he's completely fine. So, people moaning about it, he's got great footwork to keep him out of danger and all as well. And the chin of Takei is there. Like, you're going to have the odd flaws. And let's be real, Takei's defense isn't bad whatsoever. Yes, it is a little bit of a flaw in his game overall. But at the end of the day, it's not awful like people make it out to be. It's not at all. But yeah, offensively, Takei is really good. 8 knockouts out of his 9 wins. And in kickboxing, he had like 16 knockouts out of his 23 wins. So already, like, the power of Takei is there. And we see these, and why I also do think he's a real special talent as well, is because we see these boxers who really do like to box and move a lot, and that's the kind of style that Takei brings. He does really like to box and move. I think a bigger ring definitely benefits Takei's style. But again, though, he can trade some good combinations as well with you as well, though, and get the better of them. But he does like to box and move, and when you do come forward and try and attack him, he doesn't let you close the gap. He's always so quick at landing some real good quick combinations. But my point was, of course, you see these, really good, quick guys who are, boxing really well all around the ring with their really quick pivots, angle changes, and all that. But, people like Sonny Edwards, for example, I'd say, very good all-round boxer, but he's got no power. Takei, he's very, he's obviously a really great all-round boxer who's very quick, but he's got that big power, explosive, good power in his hands as well. And that's a big thing about Takei's game. And you don't see boxers like Takei have as much power as he has in his game when you look at people with similar styles. I think he's very, very, very good. He's just got that raw, great, natural ability Takei has, in my opinion. And, that just makes him that extra bit special overall, to be fair. He's very good at putting his shots together, got very good single shots, very accurate as well. Then he can come in with some great combinations when you're coming at him. And he's very, very, very good at being able to bait you in. He's very good at being able to bait you in. We saw it a lot when he fought Maloney, especially. He was very good at being able to bait Maloney to come in, come at him when Takei was on the back foot at times, and then he just he catch Maloney coming in with some, big combinations while Maloney was trying to close the gap. He doesn't let you. Takei is very good at, being able to fight at range. He can fight at mid-range as well and do his thing really, really well. So I think Takei is very good, very special to watch. Maloney is the only guy who he hadn't stopped, but he had Maloney hurt quite a bit in that fight as well at times. He did have Maloney hurt. But yeah, I think a thing with Takei that loads of people do talk about is his gas tank. But I don't think it's not bad at all. He's able to go in the distance, get UD over Maloney. He has got the odd late stoppage in this game as well. I don't think it's anything that I think people just jump to conclusions too much, in my opinion. I really do. I think people jump to conclusions too much with Takei, and people just really like to criticize. But at the end of the day, he's been in the sport of boxing itself for 3 years, and he's already got a world title. Yes, we do see that from amateur boxers and all that as well. But it's very rare that you see this kind of thing. It is rare that you see someone in the sport for 3 years, no matter what the background is, and they're already picking up a world title. It's not something you see every day. And, people are still there to criticize, especially, at, these lower weight classes as well. Let's say, when I say like flyweight, bantamweight, stuff like that, it's different there because of the work rate that the opponents like to bring to you. These lower weight classes, such as flyweight, super flyweight, bantamweight, super bantamweight, even you can say featherweight as well, probably. The work rate that these guys have, it's very difficult to deal with as well, and it's very competitive down at those low weights. In my opinion, it really is. So, I think Takei needs to be given more credit than what he's being given, 100%. He's a very special talent in the sport of boxing. And I think boxing is very, very, very lucky to have him. He's got a very good style, and he's just got that power in his hands as well, and he can explode on you. And he's so accurate. His timing is really good. He's only going to keep on building and building and building his way. He's only 28. He's not even hit 30 years old yet. We've still got quite a bit to see from Yoshiki Takei. Very exciting fighter. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace.